From Pearl, it's the Flexi Adjustable Safety Razor. We're going to have a shave with it coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Really love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We've got a brand new safety razor, adjustable safety razor in the shave den. Really excited to show this one to you. Been wanting to get this one for quite some time. Finally did. Black Friday sale from Maggard Razors. Hey, before we get to all that, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos and also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Okay, before we get to the razor, we're going to kick it off with the Cube 2.0. The shave soap is going to be Cold Spices from Phoenix Shaving. And we're going to wrap it up with the Allen Block, the no-slip grip, and the dry dock system. And also the Cold Spices After Shaving Cologne and the Star Jelly for upstairs. So that's what we have going on with the shave. And we're also going to be using my Amber Aerolite shaving brush that is soaking in the sink right now. Got some hot water on the puck of Cold Spices shave soap and also some hot water in the brush scuttle that I'll use to keep everything nice and warm in that shaving brush. The lather, the knot, all that kind of stuff. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we have a brand new razor. This was available during a Black Friday sale from Maggard Razors. Here it is right here, the Pearl Flexi Adjustable Safety Razor. It came with a stand. How about that? Really a very, very good looking adjustable razor. This is a two-piece razor. And let me show you how that works. You loosen the bottom knob here, okay? And the cap and post come off like that. And you have your adjustment dial right there on the neck. It adjusts from 1 to 6. Probably going to start this shave at about 3, 3.5. Couple of notes regarding this. This is made from brass and it's also triple plated. This is a lifetime razor. It's made in India. Each of these razors has its own serial number so that you can look at the bottom plate, get your serial number, go online and register it with the folks at Pearl. Really, really terrific. Now, this has gone through some variations and some versions. And this is a version 4 razor right here. I think they're up to maybe version 6 or 7, something like that. But all the problems that they had were ironed out in version 2, from what I understand. So we have a version 4 razor here. Now, there was some problem with a difference in blade gap from one end to the other. And that supposedly has been corrected in version 2. Now, when I got my razor, I saw just, I don't know, at level 6, it's either my imagination or there is something there, a very, very, very slight difference in blade gap. One side was a little wider than the other. I don't know. It's very, very minimal. I don't think it's anything to worry about. But you know what? I'll keep an eye on it. I've contacted the folks at Pearl and let them know about that, but I don't see that as being a problem. Now, I talked to viewer Jerry Pleshy. He has this razor. He's gone through a couple of different versions of the Pearl Flexi razor, and he was giving me some instruction as to figure out whether or not this has that particular problem. He says that most of these razors after version 2 might have a little variation there, might have a little bit of a play in there due to some of the internal workings. But you know what? As I say, it's very, very minimal. A lot of other users of this razor have reported online from different forums I've gone to, different Facebook posts, that sort of thing. If it's a very, very slight difference, it doesn't affect the overall shave. But really, this is a great, great price. Ordinarily $80, Black Friday sale at Maggard Razors for $59.99. So I finally went ahead and got one. A lot of viewers have pointed this razor out to me, and I just waited for some of those challenges, problems within the production of the razor to kind of be ironed out. And it looks like they are ironed out. Now, there's another YouTuber whose channel I happen to visit. I believe he is Sugar Daddy Shaves. I will link to this video. He has a workaround because he says that little difference there isn't so much the base plate, it's the cap not sitting evenly, and he has a way to actually allow you to install the cap and the blade and then the cap on top of that evenly, so that it really takes care of that slight little problem there. So that's the way we're going to install the blade, and let's install the blade right now because I want to get to the shave because I have 2 days worth of beard growth. I skipped a day on purpose so I could use this razor and see how it works. We're going to be using a Lord Platinum blade. Boy, I haven't used these in a while. I like these blades a lot. They're smooth, they're sharp. They really have that nice, soft edge to them that I like. A soft edge, but a very sharp edge. Kind of has a nice soft round quality to the edge. That's what I like. That's why we're going to use this particular blade. I thought about maybe using a Gillette Swede or a Platinum Strangelet from Phoenix Shaving, but I thought I haven't used the Lord Platinum in a while, so I'm going to use that. So here is the Lord Platinum right here. There it is right there. And we're going to take that and just place that over the post. And there it is right there. Okay, I'm just kind of putting that in the cap there like that, so the tabs are exposed. Kind of the same challenge as the console razor from Rex Supply, where you have to make sure those tabs are exposed there so everything lines up nicely with the slots in the base plate. Again, this is a CNC brass safety razor that is triple plated, and it really does scream quality. So we're just going to go ahead and now the way that this gentleman says is you want to kind of give it a little bit of a tweak left and right to make sure it's sitting there, and then put your thumb on the center of it right there, if you can see that. Put it on the center there, right there, and then go ahead and tighten it down, and everything should be even, right across the blade gap, and that looks pretty darn good. I'm at I'm right about just a little over 3, and that's where I'm going to start to shave. Right there at about 3. And look at the alignment right there. Looks pretty darn good to me. I don't see any problem at all. I don't believe so. If there is, it's very slight. Let's just turn it up to 6, just to see if you just see. I'll show you. You tell me if you spot anything. Okay. You spot anything? You see anything there? Huh? Maybe this side a little wider right here, maybe. You think? I don't know. Hard for me to say. I don't know. I'm not going to shave with this up to level 6, so I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. Right here, a little bit more than 3, it seems to be perfectly fine. And looks great. Anyhow, this comes with a stand, and the stand is absolutely beautiful. Fits perfectly. Also has a nice rubberized base to it. So, I mean, fits like hand and glove. Really terrific. So we're going to go ahead and shave with this. Let's get this hot water out of this Cold Spices puck. Let's put it in the sink like that. Let's wet the face. Let's get to the shave. All right, I am low on the cube, but I've put an order in and I've got another cube coming, so I'm looking forward to that. All right. Again, 2 days worth of beard growth, and we're going to see how this razor performs. Now, if I remember correctly, Cold Spices is lightly mentholed. So it's got that. It's a great homage to the original Old Spice scent, and it's wonderful. So CK6 has activated charcoal. No, the cube has CK6 and activated charcoal, and it is mentholated. So it's going to be a nice, lively shave. All right, let's rinse. Oh yeah, that's getting it done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just rub this on this way. Have a little more control. We'll also go against the grain there. Boy, I'm looking forward to this shave. I really am. I don't like having 2 or 3 days worth of beard growth. But I decided just to skip a day, just to give this razor a good proving ground to see how it performs. And in talking to Jerry Flexi, he was saying that he doesn't use his above, say, 3.5. And I think that's probably where most users are going to be. You might have some who really, well, they'll turn up to 5 because their beard and skin is a little more demanding. Mine is not that demanding. I think 3, a little over 3 is going to be plenty. And that's where we're going to start. Let me show you that one more time. I'm going to be just over 3. Can you see that? Not quite 3.5. That's where I'm going to start. And I'm going to take advantage of that stand right there. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and load this brush up. Oh, yeah. Boy, I'm so looking forward to this shave. This is going to be great. And again, this is the great, great scent of Old Spice. The classic Old Spice scent. I mean, Phoenix Shaving just knocked it out of the park with this one. If you like Old Spice, Cold Spices from Phoenix Shaving, it is marvelous. Oh yeah, there we go. And this is formula CK6, and you don't have to load a lot. And I tend to overload a little bit when I do these videos. Here we go. Beautiful. Get a little bit of water on there. A little more. My goodness. Love, love, love CK6. I mean, look at that. Boom, lather, look at that, huh? Wow. I mean, it's effortless. If you're new to wet shaving and you want to do a face lather like this, any of the soaps from Phoenix Shaving in CK6 and a good synthetic brush like they sell. They sell a lot of great brushes. The Amber Aerolite, the Atomic Rocket, the Doppler, the Solar Flare, the Starcraft, any of those shaving brushes, the Green Ray, any of those brushes will give you this result. So give them a try. Give those a look. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Going into the brush scuttle. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Going to heat this up. You already know that I'm right there a little bit more than 3. And we'll see how this feels. We're going to heat this up under some hot water. The knurling on it is very, very tight. A very, very tight knurling on the handle. And I can already feel it. It has some nice grippiness to it. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That's very smooth and it's very, very efficient. Wow, that's pretty darn good. That really is very, very smooth with this blade. Now, the weight of the razor is doing all the work. This razor weighs 5 ounces. Boy, that is terrific. And the lather seems to be moving out of the way very nicely so that there's a lot of blade exposure while you're shaving, while you're taking those swipes. So the lather's moving out of the way. That's terrific. Now, I don't feel anything that's off in the blade gap. I don't feel anything as being uneven at all. And here, take a look there. Yeah, I don't think it's uneven at all there. As I say, it could be my imagination. The difference there at level 6 could be very, very, very slight. Not bad getting up underneath the nostrils, considering this is a rather, I would say it's a fair-sized razor head. It's not overly large, but it's not, streamlined and compact either. I'll tell you what, that's smooth. That is really, really very, very smooth. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this. This is a really very, very smooth performer. And again, I don't see anything. I don't know. Again, probably my imagination. I'm not going to turn it up to 6, so I think it's a moot point. But boy, that was a good first pass. Let's rinse. Boy, I tell you what, I am right there, right on the cusp, if not in the socially acceptable range of a shave. Boy, that's terrific. If I had to run out the door, I think I could. I really do think I could. We're going to lather up for pass number 2. Boy, I like this. Love this cold spices. Love, love, love this scent. Boy, that's terrific. And what a great lather. And you know what? This is a great, great shave soap with which to test out a new razor because it gives you so much glide and protection. That is really part of the equation as well. Having all that nice glide, the nice protection, the great creaminess, the good cushion, all, CK6 affords all that. Now, they also have a CK1 or the original Crown King formula. That's very good too. So, don't discount that one. That's a good one, too. I have some shave soaps in CK1 or the original Crown King formula. Boy, that's terrific. Okay. Nice, warm shave brush from the brush scuttle. Love that knot. I do have a rag here. I am wiping off my hands just in case. All right, now, the dial is very, very solid. It's very robust. The overall razor is very, very robust. Again, the knurling here on the handle, boy, that's terrific. That really is a nice, tight knurling pattern. Really affords a lot of nice grip. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this down to just under 3. So it'll probably be more like, I guess you could say 2.75. That's how low we're going to go. And again, you know what? It looks like the blade gap is fine. I mean, the blade gap across. Take a look. What do you think? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We're going to go ahead with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Boy, that's terrific. That is really doing a beautiful job of giving me a really nice smooth shave. And again, the weight of this razor, it's exceptional. It's a lot of heft, 5 ounces. Right around the chin, very, very nicely. No problem at all. Now, if you have the Emperor Meiji razor by Vikings Blade, that's about 4.5 ounces, as I recall. As is the regular Emperor razor. It's about 4.5 ounce ballpark, that sort of thing. The only other razor that I think gives this a run for our money, weight-wise, is the Vikings Blade Godfather Stonehenge, which is about 5.5 ounces. Of course, that's a longer handle as well. Boy, that's terrific. Not bad getting up underneath the nostrils. I need to do that a little more. I'm going to do a third pass and I'll get the rest of that up there. So it does a fairly good job. But I think on the third pass I'll probably get the rest of that cleaned up. Okay, second pass done. Let's rinse. You know, this shave, you know, I have to go in and I got to get a little more here. And then maybe a little bit here. It's actually a touch-up pass. That's what that I'm talking about here. I really don't need a full third pass. I am going to do a full third pass, and I'm going to dial it down a little bit. But I think the quality of this razor, technically, this shave is done after 2 passes, 2 days worth of beard growth. Wow. I don't think I want to go any higher than 3.5 with this razor. That's my guess. Anything higher, and I think I'm tempting fate a little bit. There's a little too much for me, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, at a little over 3, say let's call it 3.25, really nice. Just smooth and efficient. Really, really smooth. Okay, again, nice warm lather, just just terrific. All right, so we were at a little over about 2 3/4. You know what? I'm going to take this down to 2. All right, we're going to take it down to 2 right there. Can you see that? I like the fact that this adjustment dot here on the neck is very, very visible. And again, it's got a classic safety razor look. Classic safety razor feel. It is, you know, a shorter handle safety razor. So, you know, if you have larger hands, you might not think it's too accommodating, but really, it feels great, and the weight of this razor does all the work. It feels fine in my hand. I don't think it's overly small at all. I think it's a good size. I would welcome maybe a little more length, but you know, that's minor point. I'm not going to complain. Let's go with pass number 3. Pass number 3, we're going to go south to north against the grain. And I love doing this pass. Oh, that's great. A very, very smooth, very mild setting on 2. Wonderful. And go against the corner, against the grain on the corners of my mouth. Okay, so here's where I want to get that little bit up there. Oh yeah, that's taking care of it. The nice thing is, if I don't feel I'm getting it, I can always dial up a little bit. Yeah. CK6 affords me enough to where I could do a little bit of buffing there, enough residual slickness there so I could do a little bit of buffing. That's marvelous. Really, what a wonderful, wonderful razor. And again, you see anything? It's going to bug me for the rest of the shave. Here, before we put it back down, I'm going to turn it back up to 6. You tell me, do you see any difference on that side? Okay, look at it this way. I'm looking at it and I think, maybe just a slight, maybe just holding it out here right now. I think it's my imagination. I'm thinking maybe a little wider on this side here. Okay, I'll flip it over. That means it would be on this side here then, right? I don't think, I think I'm wrong. I think it's fine. It's a marvelous razor. I don't feel any difference in blade gap. It was smooth and even throughout the shave. Third pass done. Let's rinse. Oh, we're on our way to a BBS shave. No kidding. That is marvelous. 2 final rinses, 1 warm, 1 cold. Here's my warm water rinse. What a great scent. A lot of wonderful slickness from Phoenix Shaving, Cold Spices Shave Soap and CK6 formula. Marvelous. Great slickness. Took a little bit to get all that slickness off, but man, that is very, very welcome aspect, very, very welcome ingredient in this shave, because trying out a new razor, and if it was overly aggressive, there was enough slickness, enough protection to handle it. Wow, what a wonderful smooth shave. Cold water rinse right now. Boy, that's a nice kick. The menthol from the cube and the light menthol that's in the cold spices, marvelous, wonderful. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Marvelous, wonderful, wonderful shave. Let me tell you, this is a really nice razor. Make sure I get all this lather off here, because I sometimes forget a spot or two, and then viewers point it out. Hey, you missed a spot. So try to get all the way back there on top of my ears. Boy, that's a really, really nice close shave. Boy, that's terrific. That is definitely, we are definitely on our way to BBS, no doubt about it. Boy, that's terrific. That really is. Marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Let's get the alum block, the no-slip grip, and the dry dock system. Let's see what kind of feedback we get. We get any zinging, any stinging, that sort of thing. Running it under some cold water. All right, here we go. Boy, that's nice and smooth. There's no stinging. Some nice bracing. I would say, a little zing right there. Not much. Couple of zings here and there. Well, that's telling me I had a nice close shave, but it was smooth. The razor just handled it so well, and this is 2 days worth of beard growth that this razor knocked down. Wow, that was really, really nice. Here's my dry dock right here. Gonna put that in there, let the air in the room, do the rest of the work. Let's take a look at the brush. Always like to show you the brush, especially CK6. That's great. CK6 is awesome. It's just marvelous. Nice and creamy. Great protection. Just a perfect shave soap to pull out when you're taking a new razor for a shave. Just absolutely marvelous, absolutely wonderful. Let's take a look again at this razor. Let me close that blade gap a little bit down to something a little more reasonable, like level 3 here. Let me just give it a little pat dry there so you don't see any excess water there. Boy, this is a terrific, terrific razor. End tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head. Really, the alignment is very, very good. If there is a discrepancy there, it might be my eyes playing a trick on me. I don't see it. If it's there, it's very, very slight. There's absolutely no difference in feel from one side of the razor head to the other or along the blade edge at all. It is really very, very nice and smooth throughout the entire shave. I don't know if I can turn this up higher than, say, 3.5. That's all I'm going to need. What a wonderful shave. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Boy, that's just terrific. Great, great post-shave feel. So much so, I'm almost forgetting the aftershave and the Star Jelly. So let's go ahead and use that right now. And we'll make use of this razor stand here. Let me get the water that I splashed on this off. It has a nice rubberized base right there. I'll show that to you again. That is terrific. And it just fits in there very, very well. I mean, like hand in glove. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, let's get some cold spices here. I love it. I love this scent. If you're an Old Spice fan, you're gonna love cold spices. Even if you're not familiar with Old Spice, you're gonna love this. It's absolutely marvelous. Okay. All right, there we go. That's terrific. That brings back so many memories of my father and my older brother using this when I was a kid. Yeah, absolutely. Bang on the dot. Absolutely fantastic. And here we have some of the Star Jelly right here. This is Phoenix Shaving's balm, aftershave balm. They call it Star Jelly. About that much right there. I do need a head shave. You gotta take care of that. Gotta take care of a head shave, but we'll get that done sometime. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait another day and I'll use the Flexi for the head shave and use it at the some of the lower settings, say at about 2.5 and lower. It looks like it would handle a head shave very, very well at those levels. Great, great shave. Wow, I'm impressed with this razor. I really am. This is terrific. I think this razor is going to give the Parker variant and the Recur Progress, a real run for their money. This is because those are two-piece razors. This two-piece razor really is going to give them a run for their money. Now, I can't compare this to the Ambassador. A lot of folks think that this is a little bit of a clone of the Ambassador. I've read some things from Mantic59, and he notes some of the differences between this and the Ambassador. I'll link to his article. Very, very informative. I can't compare it to the Ambassador, but I can show you what it looks like next to my console. My console, which is a Rec Supply adjustable slant, and you can see the differences here. About the same size, same handle length, right? The handle on the Flexi is thicker than the handle on the console, and of course, adjustment knob up here. Tightening knob down on the bottom, same kind of configuration there. You look at the razor head from the top. Let me show it to you like that. Boy, it sure does look familiar, doesn't it? It looks very, very similar. And also from the bottom, right? And from the side. Okay, kind of give you a comparison there. Even though the console is a slant, but yeah. This Flexi definitely weighs more. It feels like it weighs more. I did not get the weight on this. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. But this sure has a lot of heft. But there you go. I mean, the handle length is the same as the console. Let me get something else here that you can compare it to. Ooh, this is a terrific adjustable razor. This is the Copper Ascension razor from Phoenix Shaving. Wow, that's a great razor. And look, it's not that much. See, the Flexi is not that much shorter. Okay, all right. That's kind of what it looks like there. Here it is next to the Phoenix Shaving Metaphor. Okay. Appears to be a standard handle length, so to speak. Let me get one more for you here so you can take a look at this next to a Gillette Slim, if you happen to have a Gillette Slim. There it is right there, about the same length as a Gillette Slim. All right, and there you go. All right, so there you go. So if you have a Gillette Slim and that works for you, know that this is the same similar length of a Gillette Slim, although the diameter handle is much thicker. Boy, 5 ounces. This really is a hefty razor, but it does all the work. And again, I think this blade gap is fine. Where am I at right here? I'm at 3.5. Look, you don't see any difference there at all. Okay, so I think it's just my imagination and some of the articles that I've been reading about some of the challenges that they had early on in the manufacturing and production process that may have caused a bias on my part. So I do apologize, because I think it's just my imagination. I think the alignment on this is fine, even at 6. If there is a slight difference, I don't think it's not going to matter, because at 3.5 and less, where I was at 3.25. But I'm going to say 3.5 right now because I'm looking at 3.5. Unless, there is absolutely no off feel from the blade alignment. Everything is even and smooth. Really terrific. Love the knurling. Love the fact that it's a 2-piece razor. Installation of the blade, very easy, very good. Still have to use a little bit of caution, be a little aware there, because the tabs are short. You want to make sure that they align with the base plate when you're putting the blade in there. I've had that same challenge with the console, so kind of par for the course. But if you're using this razor very often, as someone would use a console very often, it becomes automatic, and you know that the blade will align. You learn to know that, yeah, the blade's aligned and there's not a problem with it. But boy, this was really terrific. Really enjoyed the shave, and for about 80 bucks, you get the razor, you get the stand. Presentation is wonderful. The packaging is terrific. All the information they give you is terrific. And really, it's just a really wonderful razor. I really do like this. And as I say, look out Merkur and Parker with the progress of the variant. Boy, this is going to give them a run for money. This is really a wonderful adjustable razor. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give me a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the great artisan soap makers you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They offer and make some wonderful artisan shave soaps. They also offer some wonderful traditional wet shave gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. When you go online, please pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.